to TDS module of management. Here's a step-by-step guide of how the module works. Step 1. Sync data from Tally. The first step is syncing Tally data with management. Our integration tool fetches all voucher data, purchase, expenses, fixed assets, sales, etc. into management system. Once synced, the system has an inbuilt validation of completeness wherein voucher count of Tally and voucher count of management is displayed. You can check this using the voucher sync icon on the dashboard, ensuring that every voucher from Tally has been successfully synchronized and the difference is 0. Step 2. Ensure completeness of TDS coverage. On TDS dashboard, management displays a pie chart showing amounts fetched from purchase account vouchers, direct expenses, indirect expenses, fixed assets from the Tally data. User can check whether all vouchers have been considered for TDS applicability and calculation. For this, user has to cross-verify the values displayed in pie chart with the ledger totals in Tally. Step 3. Expense ledger mapping. Management has inbuilt intelligence. It performs auto mapping of expense ledgers of Tally with their respective nature of payment and TDS section as per income tax provisions like 194C, 194H, 194I, etc. These mappings are intelligently suggested based on commonly accepted practices. However, users can review and modify the mappings based on internal interpretation or assessment. Once done, you save the mapping and the system retains this mapping permanently unless changed. Step 4. Vendor mapping. Next, vendors are auto-linked to TDS sections based on their corresponding expense ledger mappings. However, some vendor categories require special attention. For example, for transporters under section 194C, user must update their classification based on the number of vehicles owned by transporter, less than 10 or more than 10. Second, for foreign vendors, mark them as TDS not applicable since Indian TDS sections don't apply to international payments. Step 5. TDS calculation and reconciliation of booked expenses. Once mappings are done, the system calculates TDS liability at the voucher level as per section specific rates, thresholds and rules. The view is available here at Net TDS Liability section. To view all vouchers, select this option. Other views offered are section-wise summary of TDS liability, party-wise summary with payment amounts, TDS calculated by management and TDS recorded in books. TDS recorded in books is further bifurcated into 1. TDS booked with the original expense entry and 2. TDS booked through ad hoc journal entries without reference to specific voucher. You can filter data on PAN, identifying missing PANs and update them. Otherwise, system will calculate TDS at 20%. Step 6. TDS Exception Report. Management generates TDS Exception Report which highlights all transactions that do not follow the conventional party account to expense structure. Common exceptions include expenses booked via cash or bank without using a party account. 2. Expense transactions passed through asset or sundry debtors accounts. 3. Expense transfer JVs, transferring expense from one head to the another head. Step 7. TDS on advances. One of the most overlooked TDS scenarios is the TDS on advance payments. Management scans the vendor ledger for advance entries, classifies them, and calculates the applicable TDS liability based on the nature of payment and thresholds and presents it for users' review. User can view the voucher-wise breakdown and once verified, confirmed and save the liability. The TDS paid on advances is tracked and will be available for adjustment against future invoices from the same party. Step 8. Reporting. The reporting section is the heart of audit and compliance documentation. It provides section-wise summary of payment pertaining to similar nature, payments on which TDS is applicable, along with TDS liability computed. Another report is monthly comparison chart between TDS calculated by management and TDS actually booked in Tally. This is available in a quarterly view as well. This chart gives visual confirmation of compliance gaps and trends, perfect for internal review and tax audit documentation. We hope this demonstration helped you understand how the TDS module from management can bring structure, automation, and peace of mind to your TDS compliance process. Designed with precision, this module acts as an audit assistant, a compliance checker, and a process optimizer all in one. For more details or to schedule a personalized online demo, please reach out to our team. Management, creators of unique solutions.